I thought you lived in Miami. That's what I was told.
No, we lost that house.
Foreclosure.
Gambling. I did a coin flip with Steve Will Do It, and he put up $2 million.
I know that name.
And I put up the house. So if I won, I would have gotten free $2 million.
Wait.
This is not a joke at all. This happened.
If you lost the house, how'd you get a place here?
Well, so I had 2 houses. That I owned 2 houses. This one.
What was your purchase price for that? For the one you lost?
I remember it got appraised for $100,000 less.
But what was the total?
I believe 1.95. So maybe it got appraised 1.85. And then we coin flipped at 1.9. The first time I ever looked at like how much I make was when you guys asked how much does he make, and I said the thing.
Really?
It was over the last year we did, what was it? 1.9 million a quarter for the last 5 quarters. I think the employees, I would guess maybe 250,000 a month for all of them.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, $250,000 a month and you make 1.9 a quarter. So you're almost at like 50% margin, but that's just before any video production costs.
The net income per month to the bank account is 700,000, right? As we've seen.
I was just told it was $1 million.
No, and then I make 300 plus through other schemes that might never, like the gambling and stuff.
Oh, so that's if it happens?
No. There's like deals in place that guarantee that amount. But that's like that's my gambling budget.
What did you pay for this underperforming video that you uploaded 6 hours ago?
I thought it performed very well.
Yeah, what's its rank?
4 out of 10.
Oh, okay. It seemed like it was on the lower. So what did that cost for 53 minutes, 18 cents of non-monetized content?
900,000.
Okay.
Actually, $1 million. $1 million probably too. That video is going to make however many people laugh, but I get to cherish those memories forever. And that video, it's like having a cool car. So it's like you spent $1 million on a cool car. That's the same for the video. I got to spend whatever, and it's gonna do a few million views. Will it ROI? Probably not. You're sitting here with this cookie cutter, everything's got an ROI. That makes everything less exciting.
I have payroll to hit, man. People deserve to actually be paid adequate amount of money. So I have to make choices and yes, be cookie cutter so that people actually are able to pay for their rent.
He just started. He was working for his mom, whatever, like cleaning floors now. Now he's got like a Rolex and he like does all the, yeah, I gave it to him.
Why is an assistant's assistant getting a Rolex?
What? Why would he not? He's awesome. He's a nice kid.
Is it in the budget? I mean, he might be a nice kid.
Here's the thing. I value like my relationships and connections, and like if you are loyal and a nice person, I don't really care about the budget. Like I'll go over budget.
What do you make?
$1,000 a month.
That's not true. Is that true?
We just gave him a pay cut.
What do you make? $1,000 a month. No, you don't. You can't pay your bills on $1,000 a month.
Oh, I pay. All my employees live for free, eat for free.
Is he contractor?
I don't know what that means.
Is he W-2? Is he a full-time employee? Because there's like federal law, full-time. You probably have to pay him $42,000 a year minimum, or else you're going to be in breach of some kind of federal regulation.
Not all employees need an evaluation. You only get an evaluation if you're getting a raise, fired, or a pay cut.
So how'd you evaluate him for a cut? Why do you deserve a cut?
Because the grand scheme of it was the work was half-assed, not enough urgency.
I don't even think you're a millionaire now. The savings I have here is $391,000 total.
Oh yeah, dude. But
plus $100,000 of debt.
Pepe holdings. $300,000 in Pepe.
Well, but no, okay.
I don't know.
$100,000 of debt.
How do you quantify what a millionaire is? You have $1 million net worth.
Assets versus liability. Your average quarterly in was $1,885, but your average quarterly net cash flow because of expenses is about $6,800. Uber Eats $6.59. Uber Eats. Airbnb $15,000. Come on. Dude. Are you hearing that? Airbnb $15,000. I've never seen anything like that in my life. What the is $15,000 Airbnb? She's Uber eating 2 times a day. Well, you're Uber eating 2 times a day. Well, your dad is Uber eating 2 times a day. Well, someone else is Uber eating 2 times a day.
Bro.
You're doing about a dozen Uber Eats a day across all accounts.
Dude, that cannot. If we did a net Uber Eats, say I spent $50,000 on Uber Eats a month, it's like, that is money well spent. I spent $10,000 on a haircut on that one.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Yeah, we didn't even highlight that. Okay, how the f***, dude?
This is just awesome. Bro, it's just like, the guy was a drug dealer, and he's cut my hair, and I'm about to go to jail. I was like, for what? And he's like, fucking weed. And I was like, dude, how do you go to jail for weed? And he's like, I don't know. My lawyer says I have to. And it's like, you should get a new lawyer. And he's like, I can't afford it. I was like, all right, I'll give you $10,000. Try and get a new lawyer. If not, at the very least, you have $10,000. I think because
the Asian
I
side
am
of you is coming
so
out.
charitable that I'll always have the universe working for me. It's not about the numbers. It's about the vibes. I'm trying to explain to you how important the vibes are of this life.
Your views are going to fall off.
It's not about the YouTube views.
No, it's about
dude.
security. I want to make sure you can take care of yourself for the rest of your life.
I can take care of myself because I'm Togi, not because I got a YouTube channel. I cannot speak that into existence because that would never happen
Well,
to
I
me.
hope it doesn't happen to
that
you.
Out of your mouth is like you putting this into the world, an idea that would never happen. That's like me sitting
It's
here like
happened
saying,
to
like,
people.
I hope it's happened to people, but it would never in a million years happen to me because, dude, you have to understand who you're talking to, the man that can go to the moon. I live on Mars. Nothing, I could lose it
Those are
all
different
and make it
places.
back.
It's also
by
why you're not afraid of
stripping-
anything bad happening.
If something bad were to happen, I would pray to God that he has a plan for me and it's going to make me a better person at the end.
He does. That
You
plan
can't
might be
say-
homelessness,
you
'cause it
can't
happens to
say-
tens of thousands a year.
You can't say that nothing is bad that happened to me in my life. I almost died last year. I overdosed. Me overdosing may have potentially inspired millions of people to get off of drugs.
Oh, good.
You're
Do it
not
again.
saying-
You'll
you're
save
not
more.
saying, no, but then I might die. So you
yeah, so
understand?
what the f are we saying?
Because what I'm saying is that you're sitting here walking on like this line of like, oh, everything is
In the last 4 months, yes, you've relapsed, but also before the most recent 4 months and the 16 months that you went to.
After I overdosed, there was not any second of like we should stop. That's the life of a drug
Now,
addict.
why have you stopped now?
That's a good question. Life is just too busy to be giga racked on all the time. But either way,
So
I
all
don't
your
plan on being
content,
sober forever. I'm just like mad busy, and then I just like haven't done drugs in 4 months.
Airbnb, $34,000. This is from the next guy.
What?
That's from
wasn't me,
someone
bro.
else.
That
Yes.
was
Who
not
is
me.
this?
I'm gonna bleep this.
Oh, that was my dad. That was in.
Your dad, $34,000.
Yeah, he asked if he could do that beforehand. I remember now.
Well, you'll say yes to anything,
Well, my parents do whatever they want.
so you won't ever say no to anything.
Not to my parents. They were on vacation. And so what happened is they were like trying to go vacation at my
crazy
crib
vacation.
in Miami. And they were like, can we stay there? It's like, yeah, of course. And then I gambled it away. And they're like, we still want to go on vacation. It's like, okay, how about this? I actually picked out the Airbnb for them. They would have picked a shitty one. I said, you should go here. Let me know if you want me to book it. And they're like, are you sure? And I was
For
like,
how
yeah.
long did they stay there for $34,000?
3 weeks. I don't know. Because I have my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma, my roommate, and me
Grandma?
on it.
Your roommate? What? Isn't he your roommate?
Oh, he also has the Amex.
Everyone in the world has that. Why don't I?
Because you're rich as Why the do
So?
you need it for, bro? It's like,
So?
you don't need more money, bro. Don't be greedy.
I want you, before the end of the year, to save up $6 million as close as you can. And do not touch it. Your CD's $100,000 on the way to it. You got 300 in Pepe. I just want this. So here's what I say. Let's come to a compromise. $300,000 a month for the next 2 years. And that'll get you there. At least you're set up for success, because you might change your mind
but
in the future.
would I get there if I did $200,000 a month for 2 years?
$200,000 a month for 2.5 years, maybe.
Oh, okay. So assuming we've talked about this. I think I'm, going to the moon, whatever.
Yeah, I think
let's just assume I'm confident for the next 4 years, I will be able to invest into this. If I did $200,000 a month for 4 years, I would be totally giga good. $400,000 on content and 80 racks so $500,000 just to like chill out.
But you can't spend $1 million on content like you did last month.
Well, yeah, but that's not the goal to spend that much every month, but I wanted to try something new. And if it turns out to be good, then maybe the content budget is just going to have to go higher in the pursuit of bigger career or whatever, or we find ways to make it cheaper.
Okay, spending in a budget. I mean, listen, you didn't spend more than you made, and some went to investing. It was Pepe. It's not great, though. The money went to insane places. 4 out of 10 for that one. Your debt's not that bad. I mean, for your income. It's obviously, you got a mortgage. It's going to be a 7 out of 10 because it is a high interest rate card. But for your income. Emergency fund, there is no emergency fund, 0 out of 10. Retirement, would you consider the Pepe? It's not how I would do it, but for your income at your age is actually a really bad amount, 1 out of 10. Real estate, it's probably mid at like a 5 out of 10 because I don't know what rate you have. You would assign any rate, and you probably are underwater currently. Listen, Hammer Financial score 3.5 out of 10.